Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
And I'm not even sure quite who to hang this one on. I mean, he's pitched a whale of a game, no doubt about it, but these guys have put up very little fight out there. They came out flat, and it's carried over all game long.
Matt Adams will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled back. Two-two pitch on the way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, digging for 2 now. The relay. And he's short-armed to throw a bit as it skips past him at second. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Center fielder, John Jay.
John Jay will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
A little early on the curveball there as this is hit in the air to right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Adeiny Echeverria.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
When you got a guy out there that made 30-plus starts last year, you don't worry too much about his pitch count, but he's creeping up there toward that century mark.
Jose Fernandez will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Strike two, and through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. One out, nobody on. Now a ground ball towards the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Rafael Furcal will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
One there. Christian Yelich will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. Miami's out in front, 2-0. Colton Wong will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout attack as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Furcal camps under this one for route number 2. Matt Carpenter will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. First pitch coming. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Garrett Jones will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Randy Choate will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 36, Randy Choate.
Garrett Jones will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0 and the tide is not working in his favor.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Greg Dobbs. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jason Mott will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Jason Mott.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Up next for the Marlins.
There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line scored at this point in the contest. Jared Saltalamacchia will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Way outside. 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Marcell Ozuna will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Fine work there from the... Johnny Peralta will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Ozuna is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Matt Holliday will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired, 2 gone. Alan Craig will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just 1 final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on...
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely...